This 3-phase morning activation system has completely transformed the way I live my life, and that is coming from a guy who has done every morning routine under the sun. And it starts with intentional breath work. So breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Nice, slow and steady to begin with. Deep in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feel your feet grounded into the floor beneath you. Closing your eyes and finding balance through the feet. Now we increase the tempo of your breath, so breathing in and out, in and out. Keep that going for 30 seconds. Good, keep on going. Feeling that breath entering the system. And now we move into lymphatic hops. Big stretch through the body. We ground through the feet and it's nice and relaxed. We're jumping or bouncing up from the ground, letting the shoulders drive towards the ears nice and loose, releasing all tension in the body. You do not want to force this movement. The most important thing is letting the body move freely. That is how tension is going to be released and energy is going to flow. Once you feel free in the movement, then you have the shunting of the breath. So at the top of the movement, you as you release and drive to the end of that movement, you shunt the breath and force the breath out of the body. When you get the rhythm, then you add the breath. But be nice and relaxed. We do this for 60 seconds, each and every movement. Keep on going. Then we move into the body wave. So now, similar movement from the feet, you push the ground away, hinge at the hips, and drive the arms above the head. Once you get the movement nice and relaxed, let the arms drive upwards, the body be free, the hips drive forward. Then you start adding the breath. I like to add the breath at the very top. Big exhale through the nose and purge that breath away. Keep on going for 60 seconds. Enjoy the movement, enjoy the feeling, and enjoy the freedom being created in the body. The more relaxed you become, the better. Let the body do its thing. Let go of control. Then we go into arm swings. So we'll go in individual arms now. Exactly the same movement, exactly the same breath, but at each individual arm. Drive nice and high, using the hips with a little bit of rotation as you extend the arm up above the body. Really exhale on the way out, forcing air out of the body. Be nice and loosen the hips, pushing the floor away and letting the arm extend freely. Keep focusing on that breath. Get the breath and body in sync. This is where the magic happens. We now go into trunk twists. So you hinge at the hips, pushing the hips backwards, driving the chest towards the ground, being parallel with the floor. Hands across the chest, and you're driving your elbows behind the body, driving them to the sky. Keeping the head still facing forward. You don't want your head to move here. Just allow the torso to twist. Once you've got this movement, you can start then driving the elbows even further back behind the body, punching them backwards and including the breath in sync. Good. Keep on driving. Really lubricating that lower back and upper back all the way through. We're just getting that rotation through the trunk. Then we move into dead arms. So now we are rotating at the hips. The arms are moving because the hips are turning. Let the arms be dead and let them rotate and touch the opposite shoulder. Once you get the movement, then you sync the breath. Good. Let the body twist, let the body turn, drive it from the ground, and let the arms flow nice, naturally, and free. And this is how you wake up the body, by letting it do its thing without over-controlling, without over-forcing. Let the body move. This will loosen up the joints, this will sync with the breath, and it will drive a massive amount of energy around the body, which is what we want in the morning. And if you can get outside and do this, even better. Then we go into golf swings. So this one is very similar, but the head can follow the hand. The head is turning as the body turns, and you're going to tap underneath the other armpit. So you get a little bit of tapping involved, plus syncing the breath. So now you breathe every time you're at the top of that swing. And remember, the power comes from that purge, so getting the air out of the body. Sync it with your arms and let the body be free. That is the magic of this. Let go of control. You don't need any control, you need freedom. Just let the body move. And over time, your range will increase, your breath will sink even more, and you'll become even more connected. Okay, now we move into ballet squats. So we need to open the legs into a horse stance, wherever's comfortable. Drop the hands in between, and then you're going to drive the arms up above the head and let them cross. I alternate arms, so if one goes in front first, then it will go behind. Really sitting into the hips, driving up. Sync with your movement, sync with your body, sync with your breath. Allow the arms to be free as you drive up to the sky. Over time, you'll sink deeper. The body will become even more free, less tense, and more energy flowing throughout. And this is an absolute game changer, as hopefully you can feel now. The body feels free, it feels nimble. And that is exactly what we want for the day ahead. Finishing off, now we go into the tapping sequence. So you're going to start off with your head, keeping the fingers nice and relaxed. They are just going to tap the skin, and you go all around your face, your head. Good. Across the nose, the cheeks, the jawline, the back of the head. Keep on going. Do this for 1 minute. Close your eyes. Calm the breath down. And what comes up for you? This is super interesting and affects everybody differently. And the power is not thinking what is happening, but just feeling the difference. And now we move down the body. So starting off single side, start off at the wrist, nice and relaxed, all the way up one side. Tapping the body, not too heavy, but enough to make a sound and almost feel a slight sting, should we say. As you hit your body, what you're doing is bringing blood flow to that area. You are releasing any stored energy in that area. And driving energy all around the body. So once you've done one side, work your way around to the other. And this is probably the biggest game changer of all for me. This tapping sequence really, really helped wake up the body. move energy around the system and get rid of any stagnation. So go onto your back, work around all through the body, then you can work down to the glutes, through the hips, wherever you feel you store the most energy or the most tension. And that's the interesting thing, tension is stored in the body, so using this tap-in sequence is there to almost loosen the tension, to rid the body of any stored energy, because tension is stored energy. Good, all the way down to the floor, front of the legs, back of the legs, to finish off. And anywhere you feel you store a little bit more tension, do that again before we finish. And that is it, guys. Super simple and effective way to start your day. As I said, this was an absolute game changer for me. I hope it affects your day the same way as has mine. Please let me know in the comments how you feel. Give it 7 days, and trust me, you will never, ever look back.